The first list is set. The state laying out plans today and revealing which districts are eligible and ready to have students back into the classroom after Labor Day. Here's News 13's Brittany Bay.
Jess, this is the first gating criteria to allow reopening. Counties in the green are good to go for hybrid learning. 2 counties, though, finding out today they have just slightly slid out of that green category, now not allowed to welcome kids back.
The line is really the line. And so for McKinley County and for Doñana County, this report will be run again in 2 weeks. Work within your communities to do those things that lower case rates, get into the green.
Counties that are not green, like almost all of southeast New Mexico, are not eligible to send students back because the state says their test positivity rate is too high. All districts in the state need to get a re-entry plan approved by the Public Education Department. Counties in the red, yellow, or orange can still submit plans to the PED for approval, so when they go green, they are already prepared to welcome kids back. There are 50 districts who currently meet those guidelines. PED Secretary Ryan Stewart says he is confident all of them are ready and have done everything to make sure your kids are safe.
There were 3 big buckets that we looked at: the instructional, social, emotional, and family engagement. And the biggest commonality among those that got approved are that whether we have to be in a hybrid model or remote model or full reentry, they had thought through what the elements were going to be in place to successfully operate in any of those areas.
If there is a COVID case reported at any school, the state says they will decide whether to close either individual classrooms, a wing of a building, or the entire school on a case-by-case basis. Students and staff impacted would have to quarantine for 14 days and do remote learning. Now, if a county goes from green to red, schools could still stay open. The state says once a school opens, they want it to stay open. Secretary Stewart saying they have also worked to get a stockpile of PPE for schools across the state, with 700,000 masks already at schools and 1 million more arriving later this month. Jess, back to you.
All right, thank you, Brittany. The PED is not mandating that any districts go back, leaving that decision up to each school board. The state's largest school district, APS, has decided to wait until January. We have posted the list of the districts and charter schools which have been approved to reopen on always on KRQE.com.